Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week 3 of Pizza League. Today we have on the orange team, Mad, Suburban Legend, and Pikes. That would be Team PMS. And on the right side, on the blue side, we got the Brits, aka the Kangorillaz, Loveridge, Sealablebag, and Strembitsky. Now the joust is underway. It'll be controlled by Kang.
Sealable gets a quick pass over to Strembitsky there. Strembitsky goes for the shot but misses it. Recovered by Orange real quick. Clears it to the right too.
Sends a clear down. And the 3-man boost looks like that. King will get there first and have firm control. We got one guy in the back just for the back pass. Not necessary though. Nice soft toss up to Loveridge and a slow move up as everyone on Kangorillaz gets into position.
Yeah, pushing it up the field here. Loveridge getting his pass in through the tube. Slowly working it up. Getting their passes by pretty much every time here. They're going to push in. See if they go for the cross pass and a goal. No, just dunks it in.
Very nice. Little shot fake, no cross pass necessary. They took the 2v1 and got the first goal of the game about 40 seconds into it. That's 2-0 Kangorillaz.
Here we go.
All right, it's Pikes with control of the disc as QB. He's rushed a little bit, but gets a nice soft pass off to Suburban Legend. Looking for the pass, not pressured too hard right now. Looks like King has one guy at goal retreating. They are stacking up, but they're just going to work it in nice and slow.
He's got to get his cross pass here. They kind of set up for a triangle. Mad's pushing it a little bit. Nope. Misses pass there, looks like. Going to be a race to recover.
King will stack up here, as they're doing. And sending off the clear. Who will get there first? It's neck and neck, it looks like. But King will ultimately recover with one guy at goal. Sends the cross pass up to Ness. And the soft shot for Loveridge. 14 meters a second. 4-meter goal, 37 seconds. That's 4-0 for Kangorillaz. But it does come with Ron.
Alright, Pikes gets the disc. Looks like they're slowing it down a little bit, letting them push up the field, getting into position. Oh, quick pass over to Suburban. Goes for the long pass. No, that's a clear all the way down the field. Who's going to be able to recover it? Looks like
it's a clear bounce shot is what it is. Just
Suburban gets it and dunks it in for the 2. First points for PMS. I think the thing about Kangorillaz is that they like to keep a guy back sometimes. And kind of make sure that they have like a perfect clear pass lane that they can just drill right through your defense with these long passes. Yeah, and their pass game is so clean. Like they rarely miss passes when they're on a good day. So I think we just saw
it is, and you can see it right there. They utilize that pass game perfectly, and they got the 1 versus 1 at goal, which is exactly what you want. And that's a clean score for Loveridge, assisted by Strembitsky.
Oh, we got most of you.
Cool. Okay, so PMS with the joust, it's Pikes with the disc right now. They're spreading out on the bottom of the floor. A little bit of pressure there, but they got a nice little triangle going. Just trying to work it into the other side of the arena. Now we got a potential stack developing here. Mad is making sure to check over his shoulder, making sure he has room to go. He's going to take the quick one-on-one, and it gets the score. Very nice from Mad, assisted by Pikes. He just walked it up nice and slow, and it worked out. Some more colored commentary later. It's gonna be
yeah. You gotta warm up to it, you know? Strem gets the long clear here. Kind of hits the block in the middle, gets stuck. Looks like Pikes is gonna pick it back up. Yep. Gets an easy pass over to Mad. Ooh, intercepted by Loveridge. Down to Sealable.
Some nice boosting, nice efficient boosting. Open goal, but not able to.
Yep. Gonna stay in orange.
Alright, so now we're gonna see a reset from the defense here, but actually PMS is able to get the clear off. So now it's a matter of who can battle for the boost and get there first. Looks like it will be PMS. They got a little shot at the goal, sending a pass downwards. Got 2 down, and they recover. The Brits, the Brit Kangorillaz, send it down. Strembitsky with possession right now. And Strembitsky with the clear shot. We'll see what it is.
Yep. Intercepted. Chained on him.
Orange clears it out of their zone. Interception.
Loveridge with the recovery, but the misplay there. Looks like Mad is going to be able to recover it there for team.
There's a quick cross pass over to Suburban Legend, back to Mad, popping it back and forth. Goes for the clear, maybe a boop shot, but just doesn't quite get it. He doesn't have the angle there. Picked up by
the
Strembitsky.
fancy boop shot.
Yeah, that was a long one. He's got his cross pass deep in the field. Gonna take the shot there. Ooh, misses it. Ooh. Picked up by Matt again. He's gonna go for the clear. Nope, passes it back to goal. See if Suburban can drill it down. Looks like the other 2 guys are a little bit covered. Yep, and he does. Tries to clear it all the way down. Hits a block in the center. Picked up by Sealable again. And now they've got a good setup here.
He's being overcrowded though, so now he just has to force the slap clear, and it goes in the way of Kangorillaz, and they intercept it right there. Now they want to just spread apart if they can, and work the disc back up into the opposite side of the court. One thing Kangorillaz are definitely good at is passing and boosting. So either way, they can execute the quick pass, or they can just clear it and boost.
Yeah, almost got the shot there. Ooh, looks like they were about to get an easy 3, but picked up by Suburban, slapped it over to Pikes. Pikes goes for the long shot. Intercepted on the way, though, with a fast chain. It's a nice pass over there. He's going to take this shot, I bet. Nope. Pulls back a little bit. Pushes it up to his teammate. Mad's
looking for the one-on-one. And he just might get it. Just might get it.
Oh, look at that.
And with a wind-up and the save. What a...
Yeah, nice save there. Picked up. Kangorillaz going in for the kill again. Bounces it off Orange Team's head. Orange Team picks it up, gets the clear out. It's a boost race back, but we know Kangorillaz, he almost always wins those. Neck to neck here.
It won't that time, but it looks like they got good pressure on. Oh, and Loveridge gets a punch off with a quick clear. But Team PMS is quickly able to get the stack, but they overshoot the disc. Loveridge gets it again, sends it back down, but I believe they have a man back, and yes, they do. So PMS will take control of the disc once more.
I'll note here that
but
they
not
haven't
without being
scored
pressured.
for 3 minutes now. Like this is quite close.
Most definitely.
Pikes, yeah,
all right.
Back to Mad, trying to push up again. Feels like for the 4th, 5th time now. Goes all the way for the clear. We'll see if
they're
they
just
can
trying to
boost
find.
back. Nah. Picked up by Loveridge, clears the left tube. Goes for the long shot.
It's an open shot at goal.
Missed again.
Just not warm enough yet, looks like.
Nope.
Pass it to barrier.
Yeah.
And for the dunk. Very nice little... Make the goalie look left, make him look right, make him look up and down, and then suddenly it's in his goal, and the score is 8-4 for Kangorillaz. Yeah, do let me know if it continues. Alright, so Pikes for Team PMS will take QB duties. About to be pressured. Looks like, yes, they cut off the passing lane very well, Kangorillaz. All 3 of them were really pressured in that situation, so Kangorillaz will retain possession of the disc there.
Yep. Picked up again by Strem, looks like, over to Loveridge.
Yeah, there's no pressure to shoot right now, unless they get a good shot. Their head.
Oh, goes for the dunk, doesn't get it. Quickly picked up by Loveridge, dings it at 0 range. Pulled in by Sealable with the dunk.
Little bit of a ding fest, but it ended up in a goal for Kangorillaz once again. Score is 10-4.
And gain and lose momentum as the game goes on. So, love to see what will happen in the second round here. But we got 3 minutes left in this round. And it looks like Orange Team PMS is gonna push. Try to get those points on the board. It's definitely a big helper for morale if you go into the second half ahead, which it looks like Kangorillaz is going to do at this point, but anything
Yeah, fair chance of that, especially knowing Kangorillaz and how good they are at disc control. All they have to do is either stall or just take, their easy shots. They don't have to do anything fancy, and it's a nice intercept there from Mad. Just teasing.
Get the long shot off on him, but nope.
Yeah, just teasing him with a cross pass. I mean, if you're going to put it right in front of his face, he's probably going to intercept it just like that. The disc is loose near goal. This is a precarious situation for Kangorillaz here, or for PMS. No, for Kangorillaz. I don't know what I'm talking about, but Sealable will send it back down.
Got a nice cross pass there. They're going to try to get another cross.
Another cross. If they can score here.
Maybe? Nope.
They can score here. This will be some good momentum.
Yep.
Oh, he left goal, and it was a risk that proved worth it because they did not score. And now Loveridge and Strem are chained together. They got a potentially open goal. What is going to happen here? Looks like, oh, the disc will be back in the hands of Pikes. And nice back pass there for the reset. Okay, I'm sweating.
Yeah, it looks like they got a decent offensive spread. Ooh, misses his pass there, bounces it off a bit of geometry. Goes back for the reset. Kangorillaz all over it. Got their guys ready to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they can just milk them here. They don't really have to do too much, but
yeah, exactly. 2 minutes, just some nice soft passes and good execution, but no, right into the face of 2 defenders, and that's what happens when you do that.
Jeez.
Pikes will recover, however, and send it back to tunnel. Okay, and back to Loveridge.
Have a wild disc here.
All right, this disc is just having a hard time. It has made its home inside Red Team's bubble for the last minute or so.
Oh, it looks like Suburban's gonna get it off here. Passes it over to Mad. Mad goes, no, decides to hold on to it. A little weird. Passes it over to his teammate Pikes. Pikes is just gonna hold on to it.
All right, now I think that it's in their best interest to get into position here, and if they can't, just make a nice clear
Oh,
and
no.
boost. Otherwise,
Silver
that
with
might.
an intercept. What a
Picked off.
man! They cannot get it out of their side.
Yeah, they're
What's
having
going
a
on
lot
here?
of trouble getting it out of their side. If I were them, I would just make sure it gets on the opposite side of the court at this point. If the passes just can't be executed.
There they go.
I mean, they're being crushed
Get
really
that
hard.
deep one. I think they know Kangorillaz can usually beat them on the boost game because Kangorillaz' boost is so fast. So
Oh, absolutely.
trying
But
to just work it up real
same
slow.
time, when it gets really frantic like that, I would be very nervous if I was PMS and I had
Yeah.
that disc on my side of the court for that.
You don't want to be passing around
But
doing
they are
fancy
able-
stuff in your own side. It's a cross pass over to Pikes there. Pushing up. He's got Suburban. Looks like short right. Goes for the reset back to Mad. What's he going to do here? Try to work it up. Maybe get a quick pass off. Down to the floor, I think.
30 seconds
Yes?
Yep,
remaining.
30-second warning here. We got 2 potential crosses developing right now. Oh, and no cross. Instead, he throws it into the hands of 3 defenders, and that is the result. But can they recover? Can they get this last-minute shot? If they get this one, that will be a backbreaker, but they don't, and they recover in time. Still 15 seconds. It's a lot of time, though, but Mad is able to recover here and get the boost. Potential boost, clear, and no recovery, no shot. You got 6 seconds left on the clock. We're just going to have to heave it. And that won't happen. Kangorillaz takes control of the disc, and the half will end at 10-4 in their favor.
That was a good half. I felt like the first quarter.
10 minutes.
Yeah, the first quarter was pretty close there. We had a solid 3 minutes where it was 4-6, and they were fighting each other for it. But Kangorillaz comes out with a 6-point lead in the half, and we'll see if PMS is able to recover, pull ahead there. But it'll be interesting.
Yeah, for sure. I know when, we played, my team played PMS last week or 2 weeks ago, they were executing unbelievably well. And so I was really curious to see how this matchup in particular went because, these are 2 teams that are on top of their game right now, who are well practiced and, are executing at a high level. This is the kind of thing you want to show off for Pizza League.
Yeah, I think PMS has really proven themselves since that first week when they beat Eclipse. They were really playing on point at times. And I know my team has scrimmed them in the last couple weeks, and we've had the same experience. They're a competitive team at this point. Definitely a team to watch out for.
Yeah, definitely. And in past seasons, I mean, these are 3 players who have done ESL before, not as a team together and not as the top 4 teams in previous seasons, but, this season, it could be done. These are 3 really talented players, and if they're determined to form a team, they would be a force to be reckoned with for sure.
Yep.
8, 7, 6.
Leave it to me.
Yeah,
Too
I'm
much
leaving it to
pressure,
you,
man.
bro.
3, 2, 1.
Go for it.
All right. Well, feel free to interject when you want. But anyway, second half is underway, and the first joust is momentarily won by Kangorillaz, but taken control by Pikes of Team MSP. Going for the bounce shot. It'll be taken by Sealablebag. He's being played real up close, though.
A little bit of a cutout there. Strem gets a quick pass back to Sealable. They boost through. Oh, going after it with the offensive chain. A little bit of a short offensive chain there. Just barely misses his pass, but it looks like... Is that Sealable? Yeah, it's
All right,
gonna
we're in
be
the
able to-
danger zone now. Who's going to recover? Strembitsky with a little toss. Such a casual toss-up for the 2-point shot. Whatever works. The score, 12-4. By 8, 10, 12 points. Go back and forth throughout the course. It's a long match. You just got to keep your cool and execute, and you're good to go. This is a very comebackable game right now for PMS. MSP.
SMP.
SPM. SPM.
I like SPM. We'll go with SPM. Pike's slowly carrying it up the field here. It's a quick pass over to Mad. They're going to push up a little bit. Looks like blue team Kangorillaz converging on the goal. Goes for his pass there. See if he can get one back out.
Nice casual toss, but nice save from Strembitsky, who clears it down the left tunnel. And now it's a game of stacks. It looks like Mad, Suburban, Pikes, they will get there first. Suburban taking control of the disc there. And he has 1 teammate to the left and 1, I cannot tell, somewhere in mid. Is
Goes for it.
getting it
Clear
off
that
to
good.
Pikes. The goal is open.
Hit by Pikes over to Suburban Legend. See if he can get a pass up to Pikes here. Nope. Goes back down to Mad. Mad's maybe going to take that high pass. Nah, too many guys in his way. He's probably going to pass back to Double Diamonds there.
Yeah. We got Suburban over at Bowtie or
Bowtie.
Double Diamonds, depending on who you ask.
Quick pass over to
Going
Mad.
for the cross pass.
Mad goes over to his guy on barrier.
Another
Pikes
cross.
takes the shot. Ooh, dings it, but he looks like he would have gotten that if it was a little bit more accurate.
Indeed. Good execution until the last couple seconds. Important thing here is just getting back and recovering. A lot of time still. Nice little back pass, but he's immediately pressured. Sends it downwards. We got potential one-on-one, open goal, and the 2-point shot by Pikes. Very nicely done. I will take your word for it, partner.
Quick pass over to
All right, so Kangorillaz working it up here. Loveridge. Not really a pass so much as a clear. A lot of pressure going on.
You're cutting
Just
out,
looking for another.
More. All right, they got their offensive triangle on the ceiling here, pushing it down, getting a 3D. Looks like he's gonna take his pass over to Loveridge, maybe. Yeah, over to Loveridge.
Yep, right to Loveridge.
They're waiting. They're distracting.
Now look at the triangle they got going here.
Yeah.
Very nice little triangle. They're forcing the easy pass potentially, but it wasn't so easy after all because they did recover it. Disc is loose, and the boost is sort of won by Loveridge. No, it will be PMS recovering here, sending it all the way down. And actually, it is Loveridge, or sorry, Strembitsky with the disc, looking for options. He may have to clear or make the pass back, and he gets the pass back. Okay, we have an open goal situation with a nice pass.
Ooh, what a pass! Man, had a big open 3 there. Misses it by not that much.
Not that much. We still got opportunity here, though.
Tries to quick pass it, but bounces it off geometry next to his hand. Gets one off over to Seal, back up to Strem, probably going for the little quick cross pass here before Loveridge dunks
Nice
it.
cross.
Oh, doesn't dunk it.
Who the punch? I can't even tell what's happening anymore. It's so cluttered, but Pikes does recover, sends it down. Takes a bad bounce, but they recover it again and sends it down again. Straight into the hands of Strembitsky. Sending kind of a random pass that way, not the best one. His man was covered, but it looks like...
Oh, they should be able to get this. They should get this.
They have it, they have it. There we go. It was very close.
And just like that, we're down to a 4-point differential with 6 minutes left. It's totally possible for SMP to come back at this point.
So Joust advantage does go to Kangorillaz right now. It'll be Strembitsky taking control of the disc. He'll be momentarily rushed and getting rid of it over to Loveridge, who gives the quick tap back to Strembitsky in the right tunnel. Now Strembitsky's being converged upon, has to throw a tough pass.
Yeah. So intercepted by Suburban instead. Is Matt going to take the shot? Is he going to take the shot?
I hope so, partner.
No, he knew he was covered there.
Got them 2-3-1 at goal. It's also close.
Oh, almost floats it in there, but things off the rim. Blue team looks like they're going to recover.
All right, Kangorillaz doing what they do best.
Yeah. Oh, another ding.
A lot of boosting, but a lot of dings. You can tell these players may be a little bit tired, maybe a little bit, you know, a little bit frantic right now, and that's okay. That's understandable. This is a fast-paced game. It is back and forth. Oh, no. Oh, no. And just like that, the momentum.
Oh, my God.
A traditional 5-minute match if we were doing pub style here. Now it's a 1-point game in favor of Kangorillaz, but they've lost the last few goals, and they're going to lose this one too. Wait, no, I was wrong. All right, 3-point lead for the Brit Kangorillaz.
Yeah, the Brit Kangorillaz. Yeah, I don't know why their name is Brits. So if you're still anybody's game, you can treat it like a normal 5-0 game with a 3-point differential, so SMP totally has the ability to come back from this. With a quick pass.
Absolutely, a little bit rough spacing there, and they ended up throwing the intercept. Loveridge taking control of it.
Yep, Loveridge.
Play.
Quick pass, cross pass, dunk it in.
Nice cross. Sealable dunk. Name more iconic.
Here, try to close that gap to give them some little bit of room to work in. Not going to do that. Going to play their passing game short. Misses his pass, that's really not what they need here. Intercepted by Loveridge. See if he can get a little cross pass out to the middle there for his guy. And he does.
Yep, just looking for the back pass here. Kangorillaz knows, even though they got a little bit worried for a minute there, all they have to do is be patient and execute their offense the same way they always do, and they know they'll be good. Right now, it is on Mad, Suburban, and Pikes. It's on them to pressure this disc right now and try to force something, because they're playing from a little bit behind. They still got 4 minutes, plenty of time, as Loveridge dances around. He's not even worried about scoring the goal quite yet, and he gets punched in the face, though, and pays for it.
It looks like he's going to get a clear here. No, he's probably going to go for a pass. Blue team overshot him a little bit.
Yep. Oh, no! Oh, not aware of the player behind him, though, but they recover.
Pikes goes for the clear, but just can't get it. Bounces off the rim there. Kangorillaz.
A lot of craziness going on right now, QL.
Yeah,
a lot
this is nuts. Man, they both suck. It's amazing.
Oh no! A 3-pointer by Strem. Definitely not the play that you wanted. But on behalf of Kangorillaz, they executed that as well as they could in that crazy situation.
The round has begun.
Still going with their you know, reserved back plays a little bit, where they try to get a good passing setup. Man, they just keep not getting it. Looks like it's picked up by Strembitsky there, and really he doesn't have to do anything. They can just hold it on the floor here and waste the rest of their time if they want.
Yeah, definitely. Just at this point, they're going to have to force the goalie out. Or just take the shot. Why not?
Fakes a cross pass and takes a shot instead.
Credit to Kangorillaz there. Kang playing it kind of slow here, as
some
expected.
kind of explosive offense from SMP, but they keep doing this reserved offense where they try to keep in control of the disc, make sure that they know where their passes are going, they're not chasing after it. Maybe they've realized.
Absolutely, and Kang is going to be happy to give that up right now because they have a firm lead. They're not worried about pressuring them way on their side.
Need to miss that pass. They're still keeping control of it. Oh, look at that with the back.
Nice little fling.
Very nice.
Have a bunch of Kangorillaz breathing down your neck at every opportunity. It is easy to lose your breath and get a little panic sometimes.
Wild Kangorillaz. Oh, look at that! Mad gets the steal there, puts it in for a 3. They needed that.
Okay. Now this just got interesting. Competitive one, all things considered. Little bit of a panic clears here and there, but you know what? The boosting's on point. The passing's been great. Still a good match either way, and it just may come down to the wire. We'll see.
Here. Being a little bit more careful with their passes, it seems like. Definitely getting down the field, making progress. He's gonna drops the disc. Mad gets the clear out. Maybe if they can get the boost, they can get.
This is what they want. This is what they want. He's gonna be on you. Oh man! If you're PMS, you gotta be communicating that. You know that Kangorillaz is coming fast, and you gotta just clear the disc or get a shot or something, even a boot shot. But time is not on your side if you are Mad, Suburban, and Pikes. Now all Kangorillaz have to do here is make the back pass.
Alright, he's going to go in for the 2-pointer.
There you go.
Passing it across the Loveridge.
Beautifully executed crosses there. Like just integrating a back pass into your game can instantly make you so much more effective. Just more patient offense and controlled passing instead of just random clearing.
Yep.
And you can see Kangorillaz executing it wonderfully.
That you don't have if you're always trying to move forward. And SMP knows that. They're not afraid to take a pass where they don't necessarily gain ground, but they keep in control and get
Hold on, we got a one-on-one here. One-on-one. Oh, so close. But he's converged on the last minute and punched in the face, but they still recover the disc. Loose disc flying around. Who's going to get it?
Try to recover it here. Doesn't quite get it. Slap clears up to Loveridge. Oh, totally
another steal. Is it in? Oh, what a save. Great job by, I think it was Sealable.
Yeah,
who's going to boost it first, it looks like. Looks like Mad's getting there first, and he will. But only 1:07 left on the clock. Will they be able to complete the comeback or not?
This is cross pass over to Suburban there, trying to push it down the field. See if they can get a quick boost here, get some points on the board. It looks like he's already
make something happen. It has to be now, and there it goes from Pikes. Great job. 18 to 23, 50 seconds, 56 seconds left. All right, Strong with control of the disc.
Sends it back the other way.
Man, they're passing. Ooh, a little bit of a pass gone wild here. Maybe if Orange team can pressure him.
Yeah, it looks like they got a stack, but it was a little bit late, so they opted to go back to man-to-man, which is probably the smart thing to do in that case. They need to pressure man-to-man here. They need to force those bad passes and try for an intercept, which almost happens there.
Oh, snap.
It might happen here.
Can Orange team get over to it? Nope, it's going to be picked up by Loveridge. Quick pass over to his left, down to Sealable there. Picked up by Strembitsky. It's a wild disc, but with 16 seconds left, it's hard to say.
Yeah, they're just doing what they need to do. They don't even need to score as long as they just
nice intercept
keep
by
it
Matt.
out of
Maybe
the
they'll get
hands.
some last-second points here. It certainly won't be enough for them to win the match, but see if they can finally. No, not going to be able to get to the disc fast enough. But ladies and gentlemen, it's our first match.
They got time. They got time. Hey, they got time. One more shot. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh.